After I flex my muscles, I'm gonna flex my profits. Ooh, a good old 7k. 8k now? Alright people, apologies for being half naked today. I just came back from the gym, was about to go to the shower, and then I just look at the charts and I realize it's the London session, right? The London session means what? There's gonna be some good old opportunities. So your boy come and missing out those opportunities, you know? So as you all know, this week wasn't the perfect week. We started this week by taking a loss right here, right? Entered for a buy here, which did not go as planned because the internal order flow has not shifted bullish yet. So I was jumping the gun and I entered a little bit too early, not gonna lie, low property environment. But right here, price is officially shifted bullish after we got the market shift right here. And then that is where we were trying to capture the new higher low being formed. And this case right here, this is the most recent break of structure. We anticipated price to start pulling back, and where is price gonna pull back to? To this 15-minute protected low right here that swept liquidity, right? So this is literally our extreme zone on the 5-minute time frame. Very refined zone that swept liquidity, institutional involvement, lots of demand at this area. So we pretty much entered for a risk entry upon the mitigation of the sweep zone itself, right? The reason why I actually went for a risk entry is because of the fact that we already got our market shift right here, which confirmed to us that right now we are already bullish. The internal structure is bullish, and the swing structure, if you zoom out, is also bullish as well, right? So it pretty much just shows there is a high property setup, even though we didn't got our extra confirmation like a fractal market shift right here. Like I said, once again, because of the environment, that is why I'm able to use risk entry instead. Now, I can't emphasize this enough. You don't want to be using risk entry every single time. You want to be using it in high property environment when the internal structure and the swing structure is aligned, because we got a market shift, we got a shift in structure, and you also want to be using at high property zones, high property point of interest, right? If this was just an ordinary supply and demand zone, I wouldn't be using it. I will look for further confirmation. With that said, we pretty much entered upon the mitigation of this extreme zone right here. Placed our stop loss below this candlestick right here. Very tight stop loss, and I'm targeting this 15-minute swing high that we have right here. Hopefully this trade allow us to bounce back from this loss that we took a few days ago. Alright, so just gonna set and forget this trade. Gonna go shower and put a goddamn shirt on. But first, let me just flex to y'all real quick. You married, bro? Ooh. After I flex my muscles, I'm gonna flex my profits. Ooh, a good old 7k. 8k now? Ooh. No, I sound autistic. No offense to the autistic about that. I love you guys. Jesus Christ, price is going bollocks right now, mate. What in the actual hell is this? Halfway there, halfway through our TP. Right, so now price is pulling back, obviously, because there's such a huge amount of imbalance right here, right? It's just the natural ebb and flow of the market. So I'm just gonna come back to it when I'm about to hit TP. You know that feeling where you're up about like 30k, like somewhere right around here, and then price starts pulling back against you, and now you're almost going into the red, and then you think that it's actually getting quite bad, and then start thinking about how your girlfriend left you because you were not good enough, and how you were bullied as a kid, and how you almost died in the military, and this just feels like nothing. I'm good now. Okay, but honestly though, I think one of the main reasons why I'm so numb to shit like this is because of the fact that I'm just dead inside, man. I've just been through too much trauma when I was young that like this just doesn't hurt me anymore. You know what I mean? For me, I always have this philosophy that these too shall pass, right? Like whatever hardship or obstacle you're encountering right now, it shall pass, right? I guess I pretty much like attach this same philosophy into trading as well. Like this too shall pass. This pullback here shall pass. Eventually, price will just go up there and smash my TP, hopefully, and then we can call it a day. At the end of the day ends. At the end of the day ends. Bro really just switched from being depressing to being motivational. Alright, my beautiful babies, good morning. I woke up today, not the best morning, honestly. I was even wondering like whether I should record this or not. But you know what? It takes a real man to admit that he is the liquidity. It takes a real man to admit that he got stopped out. So I got stopped out last night, guys. And you might be wondering why am I laughing? It's because I kind of saw it coming and I was just kind of silly for entering this trade. But yeah, there we have it. We lost 10k on this trade. At the start of this week, we lost another 5k. So we are actually down 15k this week. Not the best week that I have, But yeah, this is what I always do. Like I always start off the month strong and win a bunch of trades, get overconfident, and then I tend to self-sabotage myself. Probably because of my childhood trauma, I don't know. But yeah, I need to see a therapist for this shit, man. But anyways, let me just show you what I could have done better. Because honestly, I kind of knew this was coming. Like I should have saw this coming from a mile away. But it is what it is, right? This is just trading. What happened is that over here, I knew that this zone will hold, right? Because of the fact that it is indeed a protected low that swept liquidity. And bear in mind, it did hold, right? You can see price mitigate this zone and then it went up, right? But what I did not realize is the fact that there is an imbalance right here, right? There's a supply imbalance right here, which means price is just gonna mitigate this supply imbalance, fill up the remaining sell orders and continue going down, grab more liquidity before we get the real move that actually happened. And in this case, there was no available liquidity on the left hand side because price was just going straight up just like this. And then there is no available liquidity on the right hand side as well. Since price is just going down, creating lower highs, lower lows just like this. In that case, where is the available liquidity? Below this goddamn swing low here, yeah? But yeah, honestly, I just could have managed this trade better. Didn't saw this imbalance right here, right? But I should have seen it coming, right? I just pretty much just targeted this 15-minute supply right here. And this is where I'll probably put like a tip in my trading journal to tell me that maybe you can consider targeting imbalances when the next 15-minute supply zone is like super duper far away, like the 15-minute swing high right here. But yeah, a loss is a loss. Like I always say, if you win, you win. If you lose, you learn. This way you will never actually lose, because when you lose, you actually learn, right? So you actually learn something. But yeah, a 15k loss is not that fun. I'm just thinking about what I could have potentially buy with that 15k that I just lost. Bro, that's like my mortgage right there. Alright, Brett, snap out of it, get back to work, get locked in. The comeback is always gonna be stronger than the setback. Trust me, guys. Next month gonna be a big month. This month we took about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades, and we lost 3. I mean, no, we lost 2. We won 3, and we broke even 1. Not the best track record, but next month is gonna be better. Mark my fucking words. Man, I hate being the liquidity, bro.